in light, beating Aquila 3-0, and now facing off against Doramigi, the #1 player in the world. If you are invested in Wrath, the stocks are high. Let's see if he can keep this party going against a really tough opponent in Doramigi.
And if you want to talk about recent form here too, Wrath might be able to notch another win for Sonics versus Doramigi. Seems to be kind of the Achilles heel of this Titan we have seen thus far, falling up air, not going to find its mark here too, but Doramigi already playing so well out of shield. Damn, super low, getting stuffed out by the spring ride. Wrath gets gift wrapped a stock there to open this one.
Sometimes you do everything right and you just lose a stock either way, but you know Doramigi, best in the world, going to be able to shake that off real quick. Wrath really was not winning a lot of those interactions, but now taking that momentum, getting a nice 40% off that first throw, and Doramigi struggling to find some good answers here in that boxing range against Wrath. Don't do it.
Ooh,
all right.
Yeah, that up smash going to get punished every day of the week. Great shield there too. That pressure came on super thick. Doramigi not going to find anything for it, though. Grab not going to be punished. You got to be worried here, too. That punish range, that effective range from Wrath is so scary. Even if Doramigi's across the stage, we can find a way to get there.
This could be yet another big dub for the NA fans out there. Yeah, Wrath just about got Doramigi last %. Obviously an awkward interaction set up for the first one, but that deep edge guard, once again, proving to be a disaster for Doramigi. As scary as Min Min is, she is very limited when it comes to recovery, and Wrath taking full advantage.
And the confidence to go for homing attack off stage there, too. That can be such a scary move to click. We've seen Sonics all over the place drop stocks to that option, but Wrath seems to be firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, you see Doramigi again and again taking those stocks with that megawatt at the corner. It is so hard to get away from it. So Wrath got himself a lead here. I love the way he's moving, though. One of the things that Min Min struggles with if a character is coming from like awkward angles, diagonals, or even like the bell curve we kind of see like Sonic going for, and it's paying off really well. Even outside of that first stock, Wrath still putting on tons of damage here. Great catch in the corner. Doramigi under a lot of pressure. Got to find a way to control the pace, because right now it's looking like an easy first game for Wrath if something doesn't change.
Can never count Doramigi out. Been in every situation this game has to offer here, too. So Wrath got to stay in your P's and Q's here, too. High recovery here, scouted out.
Wow. Able to navigate back down to the ground, and that was not easy. Doramigi always putting on an insane amount of attacks out there, but Wrath finding his footing, trapping Doramigi on the ground, and even parrying those megawatt smash attacks, which would be a massive boon if Wrath can do that consistently.
Ooh, the air dodge, super deep spring up. Got the timing on Doramigi's edge trap with that ram mixed a little bit forward air here too. Do we drop the spring? Throwing out hitboxes galore. Again, Doramigi's expertise on recovery showing once again.
Yeah, showing you once again how he can make it through those situations. Really had to thread the needle right there. Spring was a problem. Fair was a problem. Bear, all of it. But fighting his way back, controls the center, and with all that rage, Megawatt is an easy cleanup. One stock apiece here. Wrath giving him no time to breathe, though, immediately with that up tilt while he's invincible.
There, once again, middle of the stage here. Wrath able to play outside of these arm ranges for the most part. In the air-to-air, completely different story. And slowly he turns. Doramigi making this one much more uncomfortable for the blue blur from Georgia.
Yeah, I like the way Doramigi's moving. He's in kill percent, but he's really not shy about fighting him air-to-air. Now, got Sonic in kill percent, forcing yet another early spring, and now Doramigi might take this back after all. Wrath gonna get obliterated by that charged megawatt. Crazy turnaround from Doramigi. Amazing way to take that game one.
And if you're on that seat that Wrath is, I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better opening in this one, being given a stock by Doramigi, pushed off that right side of the stage so early, but slowly and surely Doramigi whittled that one back.
And that's got to be tough if you're Wrath, too, because, like, Sonic is a character that you really don't struggle that bad to come back to the stage with. He has so many different options, so many weird angles and ways to shift his momentum. It's tough, but Doramigi obviously showing us anything in the drop zone territory is going to get obliterated, but even going high, consistently forcing Wrath to burn out those air dodges. So great start from Doramigi. Wrath still great signs of life, great combos, threatening that spring as well. Doramigi just keeps being correct on how to come back to the stage, and Wrath not able to get those games. Maybe this will be the difference maker, but no. Even right there, drop zone nair, setting up for tons of damage for Dora.
Again, we're seeing it. Super low recoveries, relying on air dodge much more than snapping to the ledge. Going to there with the timing on the arms predicted. Wow, dead again here.
Yeah, and it's tough because both of these characters are so good about taking those early stocks on the just offside the stage at like 80, 90. Doramigi probably a little bit better, though, especially when we have Megawatt and Dragon's Breath as a crazy jump scare option. Even a character as mobile as Sonic has to respect it. So, once again, forced in the corner, trying to find his way around Ram, but even when he makes it back to the stage, Doramigi's keeping the pressure going.
Right. Staying at that roll distance as well, too. Not letting Wrath do any of those quick options like those jump aerials off ledge.
Wow.
Oh, wow. What an option. Homing attack going to work. Dropping Spring here, too. A little bit safer. We got that weak hit in there. You see Sonic convert off that a lot in the ledge. Wrath not ready.
Yeah, I don't think he believed, but he did believe in that F smash. Shockingly not killing from center stage,
Wow.
but the homing attack setting up for a brutal recovery angle made even worse by that spring.
That was unbelievable. Wrath spent so much time off stage. The weight was unbelievable.
All right, wow, 41%. You hear the crowd coming alive. They want to see these underdogs take it to these top players. Still down a percent, and unfortunately, that ledge jump getting scouted out by the Megawatt back air. So, Doramigi in a great spot. Hopefully, Wrath can at least force him off stage here. I think that's definitely going to be the main game plan. But other than that, his tracing underneath Doramigi, top notch.
Yeah. Another weak hit there being missed, and the immediate grab out. Wrath might be able to get that forward smash, maybe the coverage option we were hoping for. Oh, over here, too. Yeah, that's a free punish.
Yeah, actually throwing both
big.
arms out there. Rough angle, doesn't matter who you are. Hard to come back in general, especially if Wrath is going to go out there forcing the issue with that fair. So, stocks even. Doramigi using the spring against Wrath, though, for a little bit of extra momentum. So, definitely still playing amazing.
Grab there, caught, roll in as well, too. Oh, my God, you die off the side to the left. What the heck did we just see there?
That's so brutal. Like, I feel like Wrath has so much momentum, but every single time he jumps off the ledge right there, of course, Sonic loves to jump out the corner, set up for a spin dash, or even just, you know, spring up to the top. Doramigi is hard punishing these reactions. It feels like, I think at the start of the set, just being in that neutral get-up area, we saw Megawatt cover it, but it feels like Dora is finding it entire stocks just off the tiniest little bit of errors here, and that's what I expect to see from number one in the world. So game three, kind of a fast set here. Wrath could be out of the bracket right now if he doesn't handle Doramigi's insane pressure in the corner.
It's not that nothing is working for Wrath, too. The game plan is showing through in bits and pieces, but oh my gosh, it seems like when the scramble happens, Doramigi able to take Wrath to task.
My God, you're right. Like Wrath is still getting combos late in air in the corner. Didn't believe in game two. Definitely believes here in game three and getting a lot for it. But Dora, it looks like he's just winning off like 2, maybe 3 interactions tops here, and that's just something you don't really see happen to Sonic. So good stuff.
Ooh, wow, the aggressive Nair coming back. Spring will make life a lot easier, though. Stocks are cheap in this matchup, it seems. Either character dies so quickly.
Yeah, this is looking to be one of the fastest sets we've had all night. Win or lose here for Wrath. It is going down just at blinding speeds here. So Doramigi back in the driver's seat is going to eat that spin dash, though, of course. So Wrath trying to push him off in the corner. But Dora's so good in those reversal scenarios. He's always got an option to make his way back to center stage.
Oh, great. Finally going to miss a grab there, too. Wrath able to find a weak hit Nair, something we had not seen happen in the ledge situation too many times. Turnaround F-tilt. Oh, the roll in was accounted for. Wrath not able to pull the trigger fast enough.
Yeah, we are in a dead heat in this game three. Both characters kind of leapfrogging with those nairs out of shield, waiting for the other one to get a little bit antsy. Ooh, late nair set up for a lot. I wasn't sure if the back air was going to come through. But again, you cannot allow Doramigi to just throw those aerials above the stage and make those landings safe.
What a grab there, too. Run-up shield so confident. Off stage here, too. Low trajectory on that throw. Oh, back through all of this.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Dead to it. I was shocked.
Yeah, I thought Doramigi was going to live it, but just enough to take the stock lead there. So, wow, 47% immediately after that, too, using this late nair in the corner to just set up for so much. Doramigi is at least consistently getting up into that, but everything else, all firing on his side. Now, stocks even and a Dragon's Breath, so those low percent combos are going to be super disastrous if Wrath is not extra careful.
The range, the effective range that Wrath is playing is so good around these arms. You see it even giving up all the stage, going all the way to the ledge on that right side just to be out of the way of these arms.
Ooh, yeah, and you see him not afraid to shield from like what feels like half screen because he knows any of those smash attacks can just be so active. Again, trying to find the nair, the neutral get up, but Doramigi switching it up, rolling in for, I think, the first time. Wrath a little bit late on the punish, but still ahead in percent. Maybe he can take this stock. Tries to end it all with the F smash right there. Doramigi got to wake it up because it is very easy for this momentum to change.
The cross up there, too, letting Doramigi get that jump off of ledge. Try to catch the landing here, though. Ooh, wow. Hit on the spring to make life a whole lot easier. Sets Doramigi up in the middle of that stage. The up smash will seal it.
Yeah, very awkward, unexpected confirm right there, but spring and up smash, new combos I'm seeing for the first time here. So, good stuff for Wrath, keeping his composure, even after some really disastrous offstage scenarios that could have potentially gone his way. So, got himself a point on the board here. Again, he's been fighting uphill battles all day today, so this isn't really too crazy, but Doramigi definitely has to take this if he wants to secure that #1 spot for the next season.
And that's, as we were saying, Wrath. The game plan's working. It shows in stocks. The first 2 games just seem to be a little unfortunate for Wrath, but, you know, proof of concept in that game 3. This will work.
Ooh. You know what will work? Several F tilts to the face right there. Just getting duffed. Just getting fist bumped from half screen. So, nice percent lead here for Dora. I like the way he's playing under that platform. Sharking with those neutral airs, but still fast falling, so Wrath can't necessarily drop down and, like, find a punish for it. Good stuff. But Wrath waking it up here with a combo of his own. 58 off that first interaction.
Uncharacteristic down air coming in from Doramigi. We had not seen that option picked all too much to land with. Wow, scouted out the roll as well. Doramigi afraid at this ledge. Wants to get back so quickly. Weak hit nair. 2 count to the blast zone. Drop that spring.
Perfect. Perfect coverage. Threaten him trying to stall, threaten him trying to go high. Just literally, Sonic will just jump out there and make direct eye contact, and there's nothing you can do about it sometimes. Like, that was insane.
It's terrifying. Ram over there, too. Probably the best arm to get hit with out of the situation entirely. Air dodge, perfect timing. Wrath taking the, better option of the 2 hits.
I like the way that Doramigi is not afraid to go for those up smashes either. 7 frames, super fast. Honestly, not as strong as like what we expect to see from the arms, like with that with that megawatt back air right there. But still, pretty good way to anti-air and good way to keep Wrath from just spin dashing in for free.
This platform, while sharking under it, Wrath found a lot of openings for it. Ooh, forward tilt, not spaced properly.
All right, getting to throw those low percents again, putting that Dragon's Breath online, having it nice and powered up. Wrath has to be careful. Really been stuck on top of that platform for a lot of this set over and over again. Doramigi is very comfortable to just keep sharking from below. But he's starting to find those awkward angles that Min doesn't cover, and look at the payoff, 71%.
Weird hit here, too. Immediately out of there, letting up B fly super early. Oh, my gosh, letting the up smash call everything. Pushing the chips to the middle of the table. Spring drop going to Duff once again.
He is really finding these offstage punishes, and Doramigi is, we've said it before, but one of the scariest players ever in that range just off the ledge, but Wrath definitely got good answers. Avoiding several kill moves, still kissing the blast zone from that megawatt, but trying to at least get some extra credit. No! That percent is high, that ledge invincibility is low, and Doramigi is perfectly fine to clean it up.
Ooh, really bad landing there, too, from Wrath. The closeout, not going to happen. Spot dodge comes out just to avoid that grab. Here's that weak hit in air, though. We've seen that so many times, leading to a lot.
Speaking of, Doramigi getting a lot out of his nair there, too. We're starting to see some interesting interactions where Spin Dash is clanking with the arms, but it's not really leading to much here. Doramigi definitely got the lead, but once again, nair in the corner.
Oh, my gosh.
Will a spring do it? No! He finds his way back to stage.
Throw, got to watch out for these arms here, too. Megawatt not cycled through, looking for the high recovery here.
Oh, that's it. No! Doramigi doesn't get the punish, might lose it all over this, barely makes it back to stage, and finally the up smash he wanted comes through, but 2! Wrath is still alive, even at 138. I'm shocked.
Up throw will do it, and Doramigi being pushed to the absolute limit in that game 4, nevertheless triumphs. Wrath out of this tournament at a 5th place finish.
Wow, I really thought he was going to be able to take that back. He just needed one more, like, deep forward air or another spring the way he was placing it. But good stuff to Doramigi, of course. It is very hard to control pace against a character like Sonic, especially Wrath being as good as he is and having all this momentum, but he's still able to do it. So, #1 in the world moves on Wrath. Meanwhile, technically number 40, that is surely changing after this weekend alone.
Yeah, and just looking at these highlights here, too, it feels like we went through an entire lifetime throughout this set. I gotta say, this is one of my favorite matchups at a top level here, too. Just the pacing you're able to change with, how immediately these stocks can fly off. It feels like percent and stocks are nowhere aligned. It does not matter what percent you are at. You could die.
Yeah, the way they're playing, it felt like such a
Crazy.
chaotic. Look
Crazy.
at this, dude. It feels like such a chaotic, even matchup because both of them, as soon as the other person is in disadvantage off stage, can just do stuff like that. Wow, that up throw is pretty strong. I definitely, I might have been asleep to that up throw. I'm gonna keep it real with you, but yeah, good stuff to Dora. Of course, had a pretty intense Game 5 situation with Hurt, but still looking strong in this. And now we are going to be getting into our final match of the day.
For us, at least.
For us, at least. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. There's plenty more party happening after us. Obviously, we're going to have Rod and TK take it home with the top 4. Can't wait to see it. But before that, we got one more for you. Zamba versus Syrup, the East Coast
That's
Classic.
what I was saying. Yeah, the battle for New York, fight for New York. This Def Jam type beat.
For real.
No, this would be very good, though. Zamba, like, kind of the one to carry the mantle. I mean, obviously everyone called DeBuzz King of New York. I feel like Zamba kind of stepped in to take that crown. And Syrup, like the newest guard of the the long history, the long lineage of that tri-state smash.
So I am pretty curious about this. Obviously, Syrup had a pretty long break. I think it was like the